Are you one of those people that when you hear the crinkle of a bag, you think potato chips, when really you should be thinking healthy eating? Does the thought of having greens or salad or vegetables kind of just make you nauseous? Well, guess what? I didn't create the rules, I'm following them. You got to have stuff like this. I know that you know that I know that I should know and do know that. So what do you do when you don't like things like this? Well, hello and welcome to today's episode. This is the Emotion Code Bros Show, and welcome to part one of the four-part series on healthy eating and living. And it all starts with what you're eating. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loge. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm half of the bros here on the Bros Show, and we are here live Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. I'm in beautiful Victoria, BC, on an island of the west coast of Canada, and not too far from me is...
John Inverarity. I'm in Vancouver, helping people all over the world, body code certified, and really looking forward to helping people today with healthy eating. And
Yes.
we've helped a lot of people in the past, and I'm really excited about this four-part series
Yeah.
of leading into this time of season. It's okay to nibble on the treats once in a while, but your core diet should be filled with greens. So I'm super excited.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've been working on my body for years, and it isn't until the emotion code that I'm seeing changes in behaviors, particularly, not so much in my body size, but I mean, it's different, smaller than it was, but mostly a lot of foods. And I quickly learned a little secret about the emotion code. Now, I can, in under 1 minute, remove somebody's craving, addiction, lust, love, desire. Got to see it when I have it. I got to have it when I see it. Got to have it when I see other people have it. Want it when I see it on TV. Buy double when it's on sale. Any food in your life in under 1 minute. So I have a lot of fun doing that with myself. And I know a lot of our friends, John, watching live over the last 72 episodes, we've helped a lot of people eliminate food. And I don't mean cut back. Oh, yeah, I cut back on my tall, extra hot, double, no fat, extra cream, double whipped cream with sprinkles, lattes. No, you didn't cut back. You got rid of them. That's what we want to hear from you today. We want you to get it, that you can finally make body changes and eating changes, but it needs the help. It's not willpower. Willpower will not last. I know it. I've been trying every method my whole life. We today can help you like these or any other resistant. Not only that, we can get your kids to like them too without them knowing that we're doing it. With your permission, of course. I worked with a little boy. He was about 10 years old, not with him, via his mother, who was, and that's when I started. I was pretty thin until I was 10 years old, and I told his mother, I said, that's how I got started. And he was having food and potato chips and chocolate bars, and he was storing them in his bedroom and eating them all the time. So I said, I'll fix that, and I did fix it without him knowing it. And he did. He stopped eating it, stopped having any interest. How about the woman that had $97 of nut butter in her cupboard? Macadamia nuts, foreign nuts, pine nuts, almond nuts, $98 in peanut butter.
That's a
Hasn't had a
lot.
teaspoon in a year.
A
Matter
lot
of
of
fact, she
nuts.
actually gave it away because she wasn't eating it. So if you're watching live, what did John or I help you get rid of permanently that helped you become a more healthy eater? So today, John, we're looking for the resistors. Or they gag, or there's refluxes, or they know they should be, they know how they want to language that for us. They being you watching today. John, tell people what they need to do today for us to help them change their eating habits, most importantly, their resistance to eating greens and vegetables every day. That's what today's focus is. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, we're not going to take away your favorite foods today. We're going to add more of the good stuff. So let's be clear on that. So we
Yeah.
need two people here watching live that are having problems eating healthy or having problems, difficulty enjoying foods.
Yeah.
So, or just like negativity around, changing your diet to, adding more vegetables, more spinach.
Even the thought of having to have to do that,
Yeah.
or the anxiety of having to start liking it. Well, here's my hunch. No, It's not a hunch. It's my proven experience over and over and over again. People start to like things, or they end up giving up things, but never with resistance or resentment. It's like, oh my God, I never thought I'd want to get rid of, my 17 chocolate chip cookies a day habit. Matter of fact, I told you I just want to cut back, and they say, you know what? I don't resent it. I don't miss it. I don't think about it. So we get rid of the emotion that caused you to eat it, and we get rid of the emotion that thinking that, oh, I'm going to miss out because I can't have my 17 chocolate chip cookies a day. Or not me, but somebody else. Or my 7-pound bag of candy corn. No, you won't miss that. Okay?
Right.
John, let's go say hello to our friends this morning. Find out who's joining us. While you're refreshing, John, a couple quick announcements. If you're an emotion code practitioner or a body code practitioner or you're a healer, I can help you use the right words that will help your client to understand what you do, and it'll help your client to understand how you can help them, because that's what you do. I put together an 8-part series, but I'm giving the first part for free. And the first part that's for free is what words? What words do you need to use to stimulate someone's idea to hire you or to help you explain how you can help them? What are the words? There's about 20 of them. And my hunch is if I could help you increase your exposure and get more business and have more repeat business, you'd be in. My hunch is that's a yes. If you look up in the post, there's a website address. You can download the first class for free. It is hangoutwithmichael.com/8, the number 8, the digit 8, sessions. 8 session, singular. It's up there. Go ahead. Okay, John, who are we welcoming this morning, please?
Welcome, Natasha Paula Samuel. She says, hello, Michael John. Looking forward to another Razzle Dazzle show and glad to be watching live. Thanks for watching, joining us today, Natasha. Hanging in there.
Now, I've never seen this before. Usually there's top fan. Like if you look here, Facebook is saying, but look at Natasha Paula Samuel.
I see that. I saw that yesterday too.
What is +1 going on?
I got a notification on
mine. It says top fan +1 with a star.
It's 2 badges. It's like top commenter or something like that. Yeah.
I think that's why she gets bumped right to the top.
I don't doubt that.
And another top fan is our friend Jennifer Towner. Good morning. She was having issues trying to get in. I'm glad that you're here, and good morning. And our friend Don Boehm's with us nice and early. Who else?
Norma Zambesco is here, says good morning.
Hey, Norma, good morning.
And Julie Greenwood Chenin says morning. Okay. Janice Pritchard's got a +1 as well. Good morning, bros.
Hey, Janice and Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer's saying glad it's not romaine. Yeah, not a bag of romaine on the shelf right now, yeah.
It's interesting because I buy my groceries online, with an app, and they get them delivered, and I haven't been to a grocery store in 2 months. And it's really helped me eat a lot healthier because I'm not walking up and down the aisles.
Yeah.
So I'm going through, and they've got romaine lettuce on sale. I thought, no one's buying romaine lettuce right now. Hey, if you're watching this years down the road, it's because romaine lettuce, at least the stuff that we got imported, because we don't grow romaine lettuce here, we're not the romaine. So anyway, there was a cartoon that I saw on Facebook. Marijuana is legal in Canada, and they used to call it the devil's lettuce, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And now there's a picture of the romaine lettuce and a picture of the marijuana, and the marijuana leaf is saying, "Now who's the devil's lettuce?"
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And you know what? It didn't fall apart when they legalized marijuana, and you can smell it a little bit on the street, but the city didn't go crazy.
Country.
The country, rather. Okay, John, I'm right with you here.
Hey, Sherry.
Lauren Nelson Bowman saying good morning. And
yeah.
Sherry from Virginia. Or in Virginia.
And
Shirley Pierre from Winnipeg must be visiting.
Yeah. Shirley says good morning from Winnipeg. So you know what? There it is. It says valued commenter. That's the +1 badge. Yeah.
Well, I see a new badge that I've never seen before, and it's our dear friend Shirley Pierre. Facebook is not only they haven't called her a top fan. Her tag, I don't know if people can see it, but we can see it. She's considered a value commenter.
Is there an echo?
What the royalty is going on? A valued. Well, you know what? I'm going to work with Shirley Pierre. She's been a loyal, well, I don't even have to call her anything. She's a valued commenter. That's what Facebook called her. But I'm going to call her a loyal fan, and she's going to receive my support today to work with her son. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because I want to show that I can work with Shirley Pierre's son. She's the mother. I can get her permission. The son doesn't need to be present. Shirley doesn't need to be present. We don't need to do anything. We're going to do it. That's why it's, hey, Captain Obvious, that's why it's called distance healing. Whether you're across the table from me at Cora's restaurant with that big placemat, or whether you're Shirley Pierre and your son's in the other room, we can still do the emotion code process. So Shirley Pierre, tell me about being a picky eater. Can you give me a little bit more about that? And what is the severity of the picky eater-ness? And what's his name and his age? So
A little more information.
We're going to explain what we're doing here, John, but I'm going to get Shirley's permission. I want to find out how old her son was, and that'll make sense in a few minutes. So.
Right, yeah. So some more details, like what kind of negativity is there around healthy eating?
And what does he mean by picky eater? Like, he only likes French fries? Yeah, we can fix that too. Or those little chicken McNuggets, we can get rid of chicken McNuggets. Hey, remember, it was her 1-year anniversary. If she was watching, she'd brag about it too. I helped her give up bacon. Rhonda Knight Boyle. I helped her give up bacon.
Yeah.
It's over a year ago, and I saw you commented on that. She hasn't had a piece of pork since. Sorry, I was just meaning the bacon, but I guess it got rid of the whole pig.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shirley Pierre, you're going to let me know your son's name and his age. And, okay, his son's name is Leopold, very French, even with the accent on the letter E, and he is 7 years old. Okay, so Shirley's giving me permission. That's going to make sense in a few minutes. I know her son's name. I know his age. That's going to make sense in a minute. Good. John, say a couple more hellos, and you can be searching for your client to work on this morning. Corinne Beach Murray just joined us.
Norma Zambasco says, I do like vegetables, but too lazy to cook them. I see that.
Then have like salad, an uncooked salad. Although I really used to like grilled romaine lettuce.
Oh, really?
Who's eating romaine lettuce anymore?
Yeah. Cook out that E. coli.
Our friend Carol Backwoods joined us. Good morning, bro. So glad I could listen in. Me too. Shirley Pierre, there we go. So I'm just going to do a quick little refresh to see if I need to get anything from Shirley. He does not like tomatoes, and he does not enjoy fast foods. He does not enjoy fast foods beside homemade burgers. We're just helping him with tomatoes? Well, that's going to take 0.2 seconds. Tomatoes. Okay. He does not like tomatoes. He does not enjoy fast food. That's a good thing, right?
I think so.
Beside homemade burgers. Well, that's a good thing, too.
Yeah.
So, Shirley, John and I are going to explain the 7 keys really quickly. Why we're doing that. Can you give me a little bit more? He doesn't like tomatoes. He doesn't like vegetables. He doesn't like... You tell me a little bit more. I want to help him out here. So, John, you and I are both certified emotion code practitioners with the lovely and talented Dr. Bradley Nelson. Could you show the book, please?
Yeah, I wrote the book here, Dr. Brad. This is the old book, by the way.
Yeah, we'll have to get a copy of the new one. And, like John and I, like you maybe, out watching, you heard of the emotion code, you might have had a session, and you might have had some extreme, tremendous results like I did and like what John did. And John's been practicing for many, many years. And it just becomes one of those things where you see how it fits into your business or your world. And I was thinking, and of course, me, when I bite into something, I'm taking all of it. So I'm in. I'm doing programs. I'm coaching. I'm mentoring certified practitioners to build their business. I have teaching people how to get up on stage. And I'm doing seminars. I'm starting a meetup group in Victoria on emotion code for emotion code demonstrations. Like I am in. I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on in your world.
There's a lot going on. So what John and I have developed and what we're really good at is explaining the emotion code practitioners to anybody. And whether you're a CEO and or you own a business, or whether you're a student at school, we can help you understand what the emotion code is. And my hunch is we can bring to mind something in your life where you can say, ooh, that is me. I surely could get that fixed. That's what you want to call it. Okay, John, we're going to talk about the keys to the emotion code process. And first, the emotion code process is all about the
chart. So this is a chart, 2 columns, 6 rows, totaling 60 trapped emotions. Now, trapped emotions, a little ball of energy, can be about the size of your fist, and it's lodged somewhere inside your body. And it becomes lodged because we're not processing it. It becomes stuck, right? And so something from the past, and it influences us mentally, creates resistance to healthy eating habits, and it can create pain as well. So if it's stuck in your neck, you're gonna have like a sore neck, sore shoulders. They can lodge around the heart too. We call that a heart wall, essentially.
And some people, in a real simplistic form, and I just on TV, I just heard someone say, "Oh, when I'm stressed out, it goes right in my back."
Right.
So I think some of us might be used to the notion that it's my stress is in my back. I think they mean the stress feeling, but we're like it feels stressful, but we're talking about the feeling of the ball of stress.
What it actually is.
What it actually is. So when you say, "Oh, I'm feeling stress in my back," well, that's your back is feeling stressed because there's unprocessed negative emotions the size of a baseball in there, or your neck, or your leg, or your knees, wherever you're causing pain, or mental blocks, money blocks, whatever it is. Today we're going to be working on a little boy's block to having tomatoes. Like, it might not seem significant, but it could also unleash John, we could be collapsing the problems in other areas for his eating just by doing one. Okay, so we got a chart. And the subconscious mind, your subconscious mind knows everything. It's such a smarty pants. It even knows what trapped emotions are causing this little boy not to like tomatoes. Boy, sure wish we could find what was causing it. Well, we can when we use
muscle testing. We're muscle testing through the chart. So with muscle testing, we're asking a yes or no question. And a strong muscle, say if it loops together like this, quick little demo here, that's a yes. If it comes apart, that's a no. So we're finding column A, column B, odd row, even row on the chart, what it is.
Right. And because I'm going to be working with him, and you're going to be working with the client today, we're going to do it on behalf, which makes us their
proxy. So acting on your behalf.
Yeah.
So you where you are, me where I am, I'm acting as a proxy on your behalf, connecting to you from a distance.
You can do this on my behalf, is what we're being told. Shirley Pierre said, "You can do this on the behalf of my son because I'm the mother and he's young and you can help him out." So, and we didn't get it from her, but I'm going to find out what the severity is.
Severity is.
Matter of fact, I'm going to ask his unconscious mind, because I'm going to be connected to it through being a proxy. Hey, unconscious mind, what is the severity of my dislike of tomatoes? I'm going to find the severity. John, what's the goal?
To get it down to a 0.
Yeah.
So there's no resistance to eating healthy. Yeah.
A couple more things that are important, John. I got permission, got permission from the mother.
Yep.
To work on her son. Yeah, got to have permission. And then after I get permission, then we can start the session. You'll watch it. John's going to do one. I'm going to do one. I'm going to connect with the little boy through proxy. I'm going to scan the chart. I'm going to use muscle testing to find out which one it is. And boy, when I find it, John, hashtag bye-bye.
So we use magnets. We just swipe it over the governing meridian here, and that clears it out, deletes it, vaporizes it. We stay hydrated by drinking a lot of water as well.
And we need to be hydrated. So
those are the keys.
John, why don't you do a refresh and see if we have somebody else?
I did.
He won't eat cake. That is funny. Won't eat cake. Well, you know what? I'm going to put cake here. And he said severity, he will gag about a 9. Okay.
He does not enjoy any food we cook.
Okay, sure.
Lots of
Shirley shut me up. Remember earlier I said, well, Shirley, give me more than a tomato. She shut me up. But you know what? I'm going to group all this food and find out if there's a common denominator, right? Okay. And right now I'm muscle testing, and I'm not even going to connect with Leopold yet because I want to do my own house cleaning. So I'm asking my subconscious mind, do I have enough water? So John, right now, when my fingers stay locked, what does that mean? Do I have enough water?
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
yes.
Do I need to drink any more? It's slipping through.
That's a no.
No. So I'm ready. Okay. So I'm checking in here with Shirley Pierre's son, Leopold. I have Shirley's permission. I'm just muscle testing until we're all connected. It's like, and now there we go. So it's like it had to travel all the way to Winnipeg or Montreal. And now through that little tiny thread, I'm connected with Leopold. Am I connected with my mother? No. With Leopold, I am. Now, because I'm connected with Leopold, I'm going to ask just to confirm my age. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. So in my conscious mind, I don't enjoy food like beef stroganoff or Haitian food or Indian food. I don't like any of that. I also don't like mangoes and watermelon and chilies, soups of any kind, and cooked vegetables. And I certainly don't like cake or tomatoes. What is the severity of all this dislike? 0 being low and 10 being, ooh, I don't like it at all. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9? It's a 9 out of 10. That's pretty severe. So I'm reconfirming that my disdain and my dislike for beef stroganoff, Haitian food, Indian food, mangoes, watermelon, chili, soups of any kind, cooked vegetables, and tomatoes and cake is a 9. How many trapped emotions are creating this disdain or dislike? Really? It's 1. What the 1 is going on? Now, John, can you show a chart? And we're going to show our friends what I'm doing. So there's 1. There's 60 on the chart, and I'm using muscle testing to find out what's the trapped emotion that's creating this problem. Is it in column A? It's not. It's B. Okay, well, we got half of it done. Is it an even row? Oh, it's an odd row. Is it row 1? Yeah. Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1? Okay, there, John, we got it down to 4. So there's 5. There's 5 possible trapped emotions. Is it effort unreceived? No. Is it heartache? Oh, it's heartache. Let me just check the other ones. Is it insecurity, overjoy? Oh, it's heartache. Okay. And when did this heartache get lodged? In other words, because this heartache got lodged from an event that he had, right? Let's find out. Was I under 7? Was I under 6? Was I under 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? What the 1 is going on? Was I prenatal? Was I even born yet? No. John, can you talk about prenatal for me?
Yeah, so prenatal is, well, before life on Earth. So it's in the womb. And they're really, really common, actually. So it might be something he felt, but most likely absorbed from mom or dad or even a sibling. Or there could be some other things going on, like birthing process. But yeah, those are usually the options. So in the womb before he was born. Simple as that. So that's pretty cool. They can be really powerful when cleared as well. Yeah.
Okay, 1 trapped emotion. What I was doing, I checked the stats, so I'll do it right now. On a scale of 1 to 10 before the session, what was the severity for my disdain for all those foods that I just mentioned? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Was it 10? It was 9. And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Before today's session, did I like beef stroganoff? I didn't. Do I like it now? I do. Before the session, did I like Haitian food or Indian food? Do I like it now? I do. Before the session, did I like mangoes, watermelons, chilies, soups of any kind, cooked vegetables? No, 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 no. Do I like them all now? I do. And before the session, I hated tomatoes. Was that true? Do I hate them now? No. Did I? I did. And cake. Hashtag, what's up with that? I didn't like cake. Is that true? Do I like it now? Is it true? I didn't like it before. That's right. I didn't like it before. Do I like it now? Do I dislike it? I don't. On a scale of 1 to 10, remind me, what is the severity of my disdain for all those foods? Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? Am I done? Yep. Do I need to do any more? Nope. I'm just going to disconnect from our friend Leopold, 7 years old, doesn't like cake. There we go.
Nice.
Now, John, I've been doing it like 1/5 as long as you have, but I do I love paying attention to patterns, and that's why I was able to put programs together and the protocol, because you get to see and say, oh, everyone's having this problem. But in my experience, when I find a trapped emotion that was prenatal, I always say this to the person I'm talking with. So I'll say, this isn't just new in the last couple of years, is it? And you know what they say? No. When I was a little girl or a little boy, I was stubborn, or boy, I was here, I hated tomatoes when I was a baby. I spit tomatoes up, right? So in other words, when it's prenatal, they were born with that.
Yeah.
You know, I remember working with a mother that had a set of twins, and one of the twins was cranky and one of them was loving, right? So I found out this twin, what had happened, and that was prenatal. And this guy was 19 years old. And she said, he's been a little you know what for 19 years.
Yeah.
And right after the session, he came in, the mom and the dad were in the kitchen. He came in to the kitchen and sat down at the table for the first time ever just to chit chat.
Wow.
And she's texting me. You know the text I love the most? You'll never guess what.
Never guess what
You'll
happened.
never guess what. And I said, oh, I won't guess it, but I'll believe it. So Shirley Pierre, you are a loyal friend of ours. We want to hear from you. Hopefully, because we're doing a 4-part series here on healthy eating. Boy, what a nice start this would be for Leopold. And for me to be able to uncover, it was one trapped emotion that was creating that. You have to love that. And it was found. And it was what? It was deleted. Okay, John, what's next, please?
Yeah, looking for Norma. If Norma, you're still watching here, say hello, say yes. Something I had to refresh and I lost all my comments. But yeah, Shirley said she gets home to Montreal late tonight. We'll test Leopold's taste buds tomorrow. And thank you so much. Yeah.
Nice. And also, what I would do is not bring attention to it, obviously. Like just have stuff around and just notice it.
See if he sniffs the beef stroganoff or something, whatever it is. Yeah. Hey, I got a yes from Norma, so I'm gonna work on Norma here. So I'm just gonna connect up to Norma, and she says she's kind of lazy around making vegetables. She likes them, but just not really into making them. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, connect up to Norma Zembesco right now. Connect up and proxy. Good. So yeah, my questioning here for Norma is there a trapped emotion creating negativity to eating healthy, cooking vegetables, having vegetables? There's a trapped emotion, and trapped emotion blocking, preventing you, Norma, from enjoying foods that are healthy. Yeah, there are. Okay, severity, at least a 5. Yeah. Is it a 7? It's a 8, 7. I got yes on 6, maybe 6.5, 7. Yeah. That's what I got. Okay, so trapped emotion, column A, column B, column B, odd row, no. 2, 4, 6, so we found B4. Frustration, a little frustrated at the spinach. Need to know more about that. No, can we clear that? Yeah, clear frustration. It's gone, okay. Severity now, it's a 5. Okay, another trapped emotion. Preventing blocking Norma from enjoying foods that are healthy. Or trapped emotion creating negativity around eating healthy. I got a yes to that. Okay, A6.
John's muscle testing. You can't see his fingers. He's muscle testing.
Doing this.
He's scanning the chart, asking her subconscious mind, what's the cause? Tell me help me go find it. And you notice he's only asking yes or no questions. It isn't like, what's my favorite color? You could say, my favorite color, green, blue, and then you could find it with muscle testing. So he's doing this, he's finding the trapped emotion, and as her proxy, he's deleting it on her behalf. It's a really great system.
Yeah.
And you sit back at home and put your feet up and feel better when we're done.
Okay, I cleared longing, and now I'm clearing crying. Clear that. So there's 3 down. Okay, severity still a 5? No. It's a 2. So another trapped emotion creating negativity to eating healthy, Norma. Yeah, column A, no. B, B4 again, B6. Standard emotion? No. So I went through the list of 5. I got all no's. So that when that happens, it means it's not a standard emotion. Is it inherited? No. Prenatal. This is how I set up prenatal. Anyways, this is my sort of agreement here, so it is prenatal. Is it taken for granted or panic? Taken for granted, prenatal. Yeah, need to know more about that. No, clear that. They're taken for granted. Cleared that. Okay, that's cleared. Yeah. Are we at a 0 yet or a 1? We're at a 0 now. Anything else? Creating negativity around eating healthy? No. Trapped emotion, blocking, preventing you from enjoying foods that are healthy, Norma? No. Anything hidden or heart wall there? No. Done.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
I know this stuff is fascinating to watch. It's fascinating to get results. It's fascinating to do the work. It's fascinating to hear stories. It's fascinating to read our inboxes and our text and all of that stuff.
Unreal.
And I know we inspire a lot of people. So I think everybody should start building their own little list. Their own little list and say, oh, you know what? I'm not really wanting to drink water very much. Well, guess what? I didn't create the rules. You need to. Oh, I don't like eating vegetables. Well, guess what? You need to. Oh, I don't like having breakfast. Well, guess what? You need to. So build that list, and John and I, we can help, bring a list and say, okay, these 3 foods I'm eating too much of, these 3 foods I'm not eating enough of, or I ate extras, or whatever that might be. So build a list and consider having an emotion code session on that, really getting forward. January is coming up. That's why we're doing this right now. So, okay, don't wait till January. What if you could you could delete bread and cakes and cookies right now today? I remember years ago, I was using EFT at the time, but I helped my mother. My mother was the fudge maker. You know how when back in the days they'd go to baby showers and everybody would bring in their Tupperware. Well, people my age know what I'm talking about. Your mother would go, she'd bring a Tupperware. Well, everybody said, oh, Edith, that's her name. Edith, can you bring your fudge? And you know what? My mother made good fudge. She made a lot. She also made homemade bread every day. Hashtag, that's why we're fat.
Yeah. Okay. I love homemade bread.
Not resentful, but a little chubby. So where was I going with the story?
Well, for Christmas and just all the treats hanging around.
Oh, yeah. So fudge. So I helped my mother get rid of fudge. Oh, no, nothing after that. She never baked a batch since. And that was like 8 years ago. My sisters were ticked off at me. Mom won't make her fudge anymore. I said, well, I meant for her not to lick the spoon. And she was so, she's tiny. She's like 5'2", really tiny woman. She'd take a piece of fudge and cut it in half and then cut the 2 halves in half. And she would spend an hour eating it. And then, listen, I'm making fun of my mother, bless her heart. She'd leave a little piece on the plate. And you know what she'd say? Oh, I couldn't finish it. Couldn't finish it. Mom, it's a quarter of a quarter of a quarter. No, I could. She loved to say that she couldn't finish it. What a funny bird. I wonder if she'd remember that. Okay, well, Janice Pritchard loves fudge. You would love my mother's fudge, Janice. And Sherry Green saying, I spent a lot of time in the bread bakery section aisle. You know what? I can wipe out that entire aisle. Listen, when I go to my grocery store, I go down the vegetable aisle, I go up the eggs and dairy and meat aisle, and I exit the fruit aisle. And I don't even get a lot of that. And at one time I'd go to the bulk section and go to no. I could pre-program. Well, now I don't even go in the store. Matter of fact, I don't even shop. I just look at it says, here's what you bought last time. And I'll say, yeah, I like that. I like what I like. Okay.
Nice, yeah.
Sherry Green said, I had a session with Michael this week and my mind is blown. My motivation and clarity is unbelievable. Woohoo. So we broke her clarity blocks and her procrastination blocks.
Nice. That happens, yeah. Yeah, Norma says, yay, thank you. Lots of burping. So some people burp during the clearing.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So experience that. Yeah, something's moving around there for her.
Deborah Harney Gregor is saying, good morning, guys. I really enjoy the learnings with the emotion code on Saturday mornings. Well, You're welcome, Deborah. And I want everyone to come back and join us because we've got a 4-part series we're doing right now. It is material, it's protocol that's taken from the work that John and I do, helping people. And, this is not just about getting rid of bread and pizza. It's a whole lots of things. It's your anxiety, it's your beliefs, it's the stuff you picked up from your mama and your dad. It's prenatal stuff, that you heard some of that words going on today. Your resistance to exercising, like it's a big protocol, but at least take a bite in it and build yourself a list of 5 to 7 habits that you do or that you have that you don't want, or habits that you should be having, such as water, and give us a try. Let us change your eating behaviors forever, starting right now. January is 4 weeks away. #Get her done. John, when people want to book a session with us, can you just walk them through? They go to our website, and what's the next thing they see?
Booking. There's a scheduler. So there's an online booking calendar. Set up your time zone. Links up to PayPal, and it's really, really easy to work and to use. Really user friendly. And so eating, living healthy we can start today. Really easy. Book a session with Michael. He can clear out a lot.
I'm actually going to be recording a session that I'm going to have with a client with their permission, and I'm going to do a heart wall session.
Oh wow!
And I'm going to record the whole thing. I'm going to take my time, nice and slow, ask a lot of questions because I really want people to get it. I almost insist everybody get a heart wall, even if they didn't hire me for one. I find a way in the conversation to say that we need to do this. Matter of fact, I don't even ask them that if we can do it. I said, you know what? I think we need to do a heart wall. They're so powerful, and the results people get. Our friend Deborah has a question, John, and we'll see if you can help us out here. We're going to spend 2 more minutes, and then we're going to wrap up. Question. After you clear trapped emotions, why does something that is cleared or has been tested as cleared comes back within 5 minutes?
The trapped emotion come back?
Well, I know our expression around that. We know they don't come back.
No.
Here's my hunch. Now, Deborah, I don't know the level that you're working with the emotion code. First, you do a severity. So if you do a clearing and says, okay, they're done. You know what they are? Trapped emotions. And no more trapped emotions. Okay, good, I'm done. And then they'll say, no, you're not done. You say, yes, I am. You said I had no trapped emotions. John, give her a little tip about something else she can be looking for that might still be caught. When she says it comes back, I don't think it ever left because she never identified it being what?
Will there be an emotional resonance? Is that what you're
I'm thinking of a hidden one, right? She might say, there, I got rid of 5 trapped emotions. And do I have any more trapped? No, I don't. And now say, is there a hidden one? Because hidden trapped emotions aren't trapped emotions. They're different. Like they're different. Like they're 2 different colors. One's blue and one's blue-green.
Yeah, so there's different types of trapped emotions. Yeah, so, and you know what? Find the ages as well. And so you can have the same emotion at a different age. Yeah. And you might have like 10 emotions, the same emotion, just different ages. That's common too. Emotional resonance, inherited, hidden, prenatal. There's a couple others. Yeah.
And certainly learn how to do scales, right? Oh, is it 1, 2? Oh, it's an 8. Okay, now is it a 10? Because that's how you test your work. Even if the subconscious mind says you're done, you might not be done. Go back to your scale. If it's down to a 2, well, what am I missing? I wonder if there's, it's a hidden one. So look for trapped and look for hidden. And welcome, Deborah Harney-Gregor.
Yeah, the other thing, too, that I find for getting really, really in depth is that, say you've got 2 issues and they're like, okay, I want to start with this one. So you go through the one and it says it's done. And then you go to the second one, you clear out that second issue because that's more important is to go to that second one first. So, and then you can maybe go back to the first. So you might have to go back and forth between symptoms. I do that commonly as well. Just more stuff coming up to the surface as the session progresses.
That's a really good point. This week I had a woman, she brought 8 things to the list. It was pretty aggressive, and I thought, okay. So I asked her, I said, which one is most important? She said, well, all of them. She said, what can we do today? So I asked her subconscious mind to put them in order for me. So, and they weren't similar, but they were in the same neighborhood. So let's just say, I said, what should I do first? Number 5. Oh, do the 6th one. And then when I did the sixth one, it actually collapsed, which means it canceled the reasons for number 5 and 4.
It's
So
all
when I looked
connected.
at number 4, I said, what is number 4? Is it a 0? What was it? Oh, it was a 7. So that's sometimes they say, bring a list, we'll put them in order, and your subconscious mind, smarty pants, will say, do that one first and then do this one, because it'll help all the other ones sitting in the wings.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Hashtag sitting in the wings. Here's what we'd like to do to wrap up today. We'd like to hear from as many people as possible. Tell us, what was something that you heard today that inspired you, or something that got you excited? I don't know, something you see yourself doing. What made sense today? Let us know as we wrap up today's show. John, again, we're doing a 4-part series on eating healthy, and
join us next week.
you want to talk about next week?
No, you got to come back next week to see what it is.
Okay, come back next week, because we've got the next part of the process here. John, let's go back out to the room and just complete. Sherry Green, I love how I was able to get a session so quickly. It's the same day. Hashtag same day.
Yeah, Deborah says, thanks, guys.
Actually, I
Helps
have
a lot.
openings on the weekend. My sweet spot for emotion coach sessions, I work on the weekends. Even my friend said, and my other friends work Monday to Friday, right? That's the only challenge is my friends that have jobs work Monday to Friday, and I work Saturday and Sunday. Even I've been doing my whole life. I've been doing seminars on Saturdays and Sundays. My whole life, Friday nights. So it's my vibe.
Yeah.
Sheldon Foster, hello everybody from Baltimore, and from probably other parts too, right? I know what he meant. He meant he's from Baltimore. No, and if you don't live in Baltimore, I'm not saying hello. No, he didn't say that. That's my voice.
Sheldon.
Okay, John.
Collins
Thanks for
just
hanging out with
joined in
me.
here, Doug.
And yeah, we did a good job as usual. We're going to hear from our friends for next week. We're going to get some great results. We are going to change eating habits around the world, one bite at a time. You can check out John at aliveandpure.com. You can check out me at hangoutwithmichael.com. And if someone says, what would you like for Christmas? I don't know. Hire a bro.
Eating
Really?
and living healthy. What a better
Yeah.
gift.
Do you want a $100 gift certificate from the all-you-can-eat pizza barn? Or do you want 20 minutes or 25 minutes of the bros who could fix it up and clean it up? Okay, everybody, John, we'll see you next week. Everybody, thanks for saying hello. We're going to continue to monitor the chat today. If you have a question, let us know. We're here to help. See you later, everybody.
See you later, everyone.